How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is... Welcome to Biomutant. It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. That's going to leave a mark. That hurt him. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. He let you in, but thinks you should be patient when it comes to the seafood.
Sipi? Lapanen aginkanman. Karatna falo hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as... But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the cracking... The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent... He's convinced you've returned for a reason and is glad you chose to come here. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the... There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, the Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce... The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquish... Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
Derigenkin alle tuba, ala banglif.
They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Platz.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war
Gine affirma gatano shub budo. Platz. Manes schlengjok.
tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you.
Manes schlengjok.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Vale buena papa, mulekan frifgelf, ro platz.
You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide,
Ro platz.
seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Vale buena papa, galavat sav mofete.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes.
Galavat fole, papa most.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can...
Geraga denken hirem.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on...
Volo matati.
He can't blame you for not remembering. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. All fired up. You're bruised. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Got more than a flesh wound. What doesn't kill you? Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always... He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu... You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She understands, but sometimes you need to do what you have to and not what you want. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hand... He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considered... He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations, but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Anora ka papong.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Tropalo.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Beri?
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself.
Masamal anson bara.
That's all she's ever asked of you. That
Masamal beri?
you've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Rumblena marsamon bunundu. Masamal.
Then start. They look determined. Better watch out.
Matualele.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Pieri tutti ama sele mai mu I coffee.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Alla capi.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Pieri tutti ama sele mai multe ci si vori. Yake?
Volacamo brutna.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Andro? Inadab sunka?
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Andro?
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Inyada aldo. Vaseno kasaman varut.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and he suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.